living large and taking charge, big boys.
Listen up, it's Dani and Tay, and we are heard. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Heard of the podcast. This is Dani.
And it's Taylor.
And you are listening to us via Zoom because if you're on the East Coast, you know it was a nasty snowstorm and I just didn't feel like driving to no damn microphones. So yeah, it was just too much. So yes, so hopefully the audio is clear enough. Hopefully it's good.
Mic, so that should help.
Okay, I'm well at least on my end. Hopefully it's good. Well, I have the mic on my headphones, so that's what I did the last time. So we'll see.
I just wanted to see if I can make it a little clearer. So we're gonna see.
Okay, well yeah, hopefully everything turns out right. So anywho, so this is episode 88.
Yes,
make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's HER_D, the podcast. Make sure you guys listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms. Like and share, tell your friends about us, all that good stuff. All right, so honestly, my notes are a bit hefty. It's looking like a layered cake. Just letting you know right now.
I'm kind of glad we waited
because we weren't. I think it's been like 2 weeks since we've recorded last.
Almost 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you hear my heater in the background?
No.
Okay. Cool. Yes. All right. Well, let's just start off with everything first. All right. So shout out to Rihanna. Savage Fenty is reportedly worth $1 billion now. Yeah.
Yes, billionaire.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it because, girl, I see your damn Savage Fenty Instagram posts left and right, child. Left and right.
It's because you gotta have like a subscription, and I'm just like not paying.
Oh, because I never you get that subscription?
Yeah, you have to pay a monthly subscription
to shop. So, I thought it was just for VIP.
I'm trying to see if I can find somebody that got the subscriction already.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, because I haven't gotten around to purchasing Savage Fenty yet. But I know every time she has a Savage Fenty Amazon show, I think it's like a free sign up or whatever the fuck. I don't know, but I definitely.
Oh, I wish I knew that a few months ago.
No, because I feel like I almost bought some stuff like every time she had a fashion show.
Oh, well, maybe they do that.
And I'm not a member. Oh, well, anywho, well, shout out to Rihanna. That's why she hasn't dropped music, guys. She's becoming a billionaire in other ways.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's that. And then shout out to Issa Rae. She is going to be she's going to be releasing a new show called Rap Shit. I don't have all the details yet, but she got the City Girls to be executive producers. So it's probably very female driven, which would be awesome. So I can't wait to see that. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
And I don't know if it's going to be a competition show or I'm not sure what it's finna be. I don't know. We're going to see.
I'm going to see what's up with it.
Yeah, I want to see what's up with it too.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, because you know when Insecure, they're filming the last season of Insecure. When Insecure go off, we're gonna be sad. So we're gonna need some more Issa. So
to hold us over.
But I definitely can see Insecure having a spinoff of Kelly or Molly or whomever. But anywho,
so it gave me some energy. So
I'm drinking a brisk. I'm drinking a brisk. That's the tea. I'm drinking a brisk. But anywho, yeah. So Did you hear about the Apryl Jones stuff? Like her okay, so
yes.
So Apryl Jones is now, I guess, dating Dr. Dre.
Which is so random and weird.
Very random, but you know how those things go in Hollywood. They probably was dating for a while. So anyway, he, and he's going through like a messy divorce, and he just suffered a brain aneurysm like a couple weeks ago, and like the wife wants like $2 million a month and all types of shit. So that's a whole big thing. So she's like reportedly dating him because they saw them like leaving a car together to go into a restaurant together. So like that's a thing, whatever. So So Moniece was doing some like Instagram live interview with this Chicago radio station. I can't remember the name of it. I think the host is called, her name is Kendra something. But so she was doing an Instagram live video with the radio host or whatever, and I guess someone in the Instagram live comments asked about April, and that was just messy in itself. Y'all need to stop. Y'all. So the thing is, y'all provoke Moniece.
They
Y'all
do. I've
provoke
been saying that
Moniece.
this whole time. Then when she goes off, everybody thinks she's doing too much.
But I wasn't totally on Moniece's side this time around because somebody comments say something about April, and then so Moniece, like during the whole Instagram live, Moniece was like, "Yeah, by the way, yeah, it is true. April is dating Dr. Dre. That this and that, whatever."
Hmm.
Going off about April and saying all types of stuff about April, and um so this is the thing with Moniece, right? I thoroughly enjoyed the dragging of April and Jess Hilarious when that whole thing
Oh
with
yes.
April dating her baby father Lil Fizz, and like Lil Fizz being on Marion's former bandmate, that whole mess situation. I was there for that because it was messy, and it had somewhat to do with her, so it was like she can speak on that. But her bringing up April and Dr. Dre, I get that you have like this weird thing towards April, but that is like totally not her
There was
business.
no reason to even bring that up.
It was totally not her business, and she was messy for even like commenting on it, even saying anything about it. So
Mm.
she did a couple of Instagram live sessions talking about it and just talking about April and how she's this and that, and she ran through and always messing with this guy and that guy, whatever the fuck. And then so later on, I guess Dr. Dre's like people or entourage and whomever, they like hit her up, threaten her, and all types of shit. Because again, like Dr. Dre is going through a messy ass divorce. Why are you like commenting on this? And the thing is that if you say this, Moniece, we're gonna fucking believe you.
Yep.
When anything you say regarding April in this situation, we're gonna fucking believe you. So you're making it worse because now, if the shit, if the dating April overlaps with the wife stuff, and then it's gonna be even messier, like that had nothing to do with her. So Dr. Dre people called her, threatened her, all types of shit. She was on Instagram live crying, saying, "Yeah, I was never really sure about Dr. Dre being a woman beater, but after that phone call, I definitely know that he's a woman beater and this and
Yeah,
that or
she
whatever."
was
So.
she did a lot, and I ain't appreciate. Normally, I'm here for my niece in the mess, but she did a lot this time. I'm like, girl, you need to calm down. And she was like, he was coming at me, pretty much saying he was coming at her crazy, but like I didn't say anything bad about him, just April. But if that's his girl, he's gonna
But
be mad
no, no,
about
no,
it.
no, 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 no. It's not the point that you said anything bad about him. You
I'm
talked
just
about
saying
him
that's
in
what
his
she said.
business. But
But like,
yeah, that's
he's still
yeah,
gonna be mad because that still has to do with him. So I like,
yeah.
why are you sitting there wondering why he's mad, bitch?
And he's going through a divorce right now. Like
He got a lot going
what,
on. He got a lot going on. We don't really
girl?
know. He mind his business for the most part.
So I don't even think I feel bad for like the threats. Honestly, she was crying and shit, and I don't think I feel bad about the threats.
I
Do
don't.
you? I mean, I don't know.
I love Monique to pieces. She's like one of my favorites. But I mean, wrong is wrong. She was wrong.
I think she's very entertaining, and she had some podcast on YouTube. I don't know if she still does it
Oh
anymore.
really?
With one of the girls that I guess Little Fizz was fake dating at one point on
She's
that
so
marriage boot camp
messy.
show. Huh?
Oh,
What?
the girl from the from Marriage Boot Camp. I
I
forgot
think
the
I
girl
think her
name.
name Tiffany or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
that
shit was
girl is
fake. It
not
was fake. So it's
funny.
like it was fake.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was fake. So
It's
yeah.
just because I remember at one point they didn't even get along. So now they have a
Oh,
podcast.
oh, Moniece and the girl Tiffany.
Yeah, they didn't get along at one point.
Yeah, yeah. She had Ari Lennox on there at one point. She had Homegirl from Power, Paige Heard on there.
Oh
She had
my god.
who else she had on there? She had a couple people on there. But because like Moniece and all them, they all run together. Because they grew up in California, I guess, or LA or whatever the fuck, and she grew up knowing Brandy and Ray J and them, and so they run together. They all, so they probably know somebody cousin know that person and this and
Mhm.
that or whatever. So yeah. But anywho, oh girl, a hot mess. Yeah, I don't even like I'm not I don't really feel bad when it comes to that because in her business.
I
But
do
also
feel
I
bad
wanted
because
to
she brought it
bring
upon herself.
yeah, something else came to my attention today while I was looking up things to make notes about.
Mhm.
And So I guess like April Jones talked to Madame Noir, that publication Madame Noir,
Hmm.
and so she basically was saying that she got on Love and Hip Hop for Omarion because there were gay rumors about him, and they wanted to show him with a family, with his family and things like that, because there were gay rumors going on about him. And I was just like, and she's like, yeah, I wasn't really myself, and I wouldn't have done it, this and that, or whatever the fuck. But like, okay, so I don't really know. We all don't really know what goes on behind the scenes, and we all know that love hip hop
Right,
is
we don't know
fake and
that.
stage and all type of shit. But I don't ever remember hearing about Omarion being gay ever.
No,
Like
I
I've
mean,
never heard of
back in the
Omarion
day,
gay rumor.
people
I've
would
heard
call
Raz be gay.
B2K.
I've heard Raz be gay rumors for
Well,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah, I've heard
but
those.
people been saying that for years. Like back in the day, people would say B2 gay. Like people would make
Uh,
fun, but it wasn't like
but I haven't heard
serious.
Omarion. I haven't heard Omarion gay rumors.
Exactly. So it's like, where's this all like you? We done heard shit about like Trey songs or certain people
Oh,
over the years, but like I never heard Omarion specifically is gay.
yeah, and then also, and I find it really hard to believe. Like I said before, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, so maybe it might be true that, I mean, I don't know. I never heard of a gay rumor in my life ever, but
If it
also,
was, he's still
I don't
fine.
really. And the thing is, like, I don't really see that being the main priority of them being on, of Omarion being on Love and Hip Hop, because Omarion was on that show, to my understanding, to for a comeback.
Right.
Because when
But
nobody,
he been
when
working on
no
his music.
blogs, when no blogs talking about him, when
No,
nobody talking about Omarion, and nobody
he's
care
really
about
trying to do
him.
a comeback. He got videos dropping and song. Marion's really dropping shit. So
Yeah, like when he first got on Love Hip Hop, that was right before Post to Be came out. So he was trying to come back.
hmm
He was trying to.
it
So
wasn't about none of
I
that
don't
gay
really
shit.
see, yeah, I don't really see like him being a family man as like a priority of his image. I feel whatever. I don't know, but I don't really think
People
that
have
that
to
was
make
kind of weird
something
to
out of
me.
nothing sometimes just to have something to report or say. I
No,
just
I know. I think no. April said that to the blog.
she messy too, child.
Yeah, I
I don't like April.
April is just, yeah. A lot of people don't like
And I
April.
used to like her at first because I feel like she used to play the victim a lot when they were
Mm,
together.
mm.
So, but of course, I'm not there, so I don't know. Like you just say, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We don't know them personally.
I don't care for her. I don't care for her because of the little Fizz stuff. I thought that was really like
Oh
weird
yeah,
and
that was
selfish of
it for
her
me.
messing with her baby father's former bandmate, and then also on top of that, they had just did a tour together. That like like, during that whole stuff, and like that was I don't really care for her because of that,
They was
and I
together
also don't really
on
care.
tour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't really care for that. And I don't really care for like Moniece was saying some shit. This is why it was so entertaining to me, because Moniece was going on a damn press run, and it was funny as hell. But to my understanding, like she was like doing like little disrespectful things to Moniece, like regarding the kid, and like Lil Fizz letting shit happen. And so I don't really too much
See
care for
that I
things
don't
like that
like. Don't
either.
bring the kids in this.
And yeah, so that was just weird. And then it was also like when I don't know. It's like her dating Lil Fizz was just, I don't care what the fuck what she says. That whole situation was out of
You
pocket.
cannot justify
That was
that. You
so out
cannot
of
justify
pocket.
that.
And like her trying to like stand in her shit and like try to like make us feel bad for having an issue with her messing with Lil Fizz. That was just strange to me. And then like the whole thing about like the ASAP fuck me, the game fucked me, and this person fucked
Yeah.
me, and this fucked me, and all of a shit, and
Like,
then try
how
to act
old are
like
you,
and
girl?
then try to act like it was a joke. Bitch, no, they all fucked you.
And then also my thing is when it comes to her dating Fizz, y'all knew y'all was wrong because from Jump Street, y'all was trying to just say y'all was friends that just lived together.
And what's so great about him? I feel like he lost his sex appeal. Like, what's so great about him?
I never was
I
fun.
don't
I was
understand,
always team
because
Omarion and
he
Bug.
always looks confused. I just feel like he just gives me very much like dingy.
Yeah,
Um,
it's nothing. It's nothing. I don't. It's nothing about him that like makes me attracted to him.
it's just, I don't know. I just don't. I think for me, I just don't really take him seriously when it comes like to like career rise.
I
Like
didn't.
you have
I
to.
did when he was in B2K. That was it.
Yeah, but even then, like Omarion was carrying the group,
I know, but
and
then when
like
he would do his little rap
Then
shit,
Jay Boog had the pizzazz, and and
I don't know.
Rasby had the scandal.
But when all the little girls, like the light skinned boy with the pretty head, as they would
Hmm.
say,
I mean, he was cute back then. He was cute, but
I
I'm
do
just saying,
think
like
he looked
now,
better
at
back then. Don't get me wrong, but I was always Omarion and J Bug. Like those was the ones for me.
oh yeah,
especially
Dun,
Omarion.
dun, dun,
Omarion, but
dun. You
Omarion
guys
Big
heard
Bud could still technically get it. Fizz cannot.
Omarion brother. Whew.
And his brother too. So
Yeah,
his brother can
but
get it too.
I don't know. I didn't think this is it's the fact that like Lil Fizz has to like fake relationships to be on
To
shows.
be relevant, to even and he's
Yeah.
still not relevant in my opinion with those relationships. That's just Omarion know how to do all of that. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I
He
mean,
can
well,
get it.
I understand. I understand why Omarion did it the first time, like when he went on Love Him, because he was only on the show for like 2 seasons, I think.
Yeah,
So
he
I
wasn't on long.
understood. Okay, so I understood why Omarion did it because, like, he just needed like a revival in his music career because
Yeah, a
no
lot of
one
people do
fucking
that.
cared. And I always thought that Omarion was talented. I always thought that he made good music for the most part. Like when it came to his first 2 albums,
I
um,
agree.
but ugh, yeah, oh Lord. Anywho, so another person that irritated the fuck out of me was Boosie.
What happened with Boosie?
Yeah. So he had the nerve. So first of all, does he visit DJ Vlad every 2 weeks, like a dentist or like a doctor or something? I swear.
I don't
Like is he
know.
has a new is him and like a couple other rappers. They stay having fresh interviews with DJ Vlad. Like what what is this? Like these niggas stay
The
like
fuck
at
are
a
y'all
damn
old best
appointment. It's like
friends?
an appointment. Um but anyway, so he was on there. Well, first off, I thought it was weird that DJ Vlad even was like asking about Lori Harvey or even had Lori Harvey's name in his mouth. It's just weird that I think it's just weird overall when niggas talk about women shit. Like, stay out of
Yeah.
female business.
See my face right now.
But But anyway, DJ Vlad like I guess like asked him about Lori Harvey and like the whole Lori Harvey thing and how she minds her business and like she's a bad bitch and stuff.
Yep.
So he basically was like, Boosie was like, yeah, I would fuck Lori Harvey, but I would never wife her. I don't want somebody that been
That's
ran through
inappropriate
and
and
this and
disgusting.
that. And he was like, yeah, she was just with Diddy and then Diddy's son and then Trey Songz and then this and that, this and that, this and that. He was like, I was at Diddy house one time and she was right there with that was her man at that point. But the next thing you know, I turn around and she with so and so and this and that, this and that. So just talking shit, saying all that shit, and she.
That's annoying because they can do it all day long and it's fine. One girl do it and she living her best life and that's a whole problem. Y'all mad. What y'all mad
And the
for?
thing is, like, we don't really know what goes on. And on top of that, like,
Right, I don't know her.
those guys, the guys that she's with, she's in relationships with. It's not like, oh, we heard that she fucked so and so. No, she's
No,
in
she be in
relationships
whole
with these
relationships
guys.
and for a pretty good amount of time.
And they want to wife her. They go,
Yeah, because Michael B. Jordan is talking about he left her already.
yeah. And on top of that, like, and the thing is too with Lori Harvey, she don't really be with no anything ass nigga. She be with like
No,
the
she got
top
high.
of
She
the
got
food
high
chain ass
standards.
niggas, like the respectable niggas. Like she be
Yeah,
with the Diddies and the Michael B. Jordans and all the other shits. Like, yeah. Anyway, so people, of course, like attacked Boosie, rightfully so, because he's a fucking idiot and he's so fucking ignorant and
ignorant
ghetto.
as fuck.
This ignorant and fucking ghetto. And
Ugh,
then let me see if I can find. Hold on, let me see if I
he
can find
ruined
the
my life.
You say you ruined your
He
life.
blows my life.
Oh, let me see if I can find a
It's
motherfucking. Oh,
not
it's right
that
here.
serious that he ruins my life.
So people was attacking him in the comments and stuff, and so then he doubled down again. And was saying like, "Oh y'all eat me up in the comments or whatever the fuck," and I'm just saying, like, why do y'all want to mess with like girls that's been ran through and this and that, and I give more props to the real bitches that's stick with the nigga when he do her dirty and shit. Give props to her,
No,
basically trying to say like, oh, that's a strong woman that she stays around after you do her dirty. That's a strong woman. This is a whole bunch of dumb ghetto ass nigga shit.
no, she's
Just
stupid.
first off, I thought it was funny that he said, "Yeah, I would fuck Lori, but I wouldn't wife her." First of all, what makes you think that
She
you're
wants to fuck
like that
you.
you want that you could get her, like that she's an option for
Who
you?
said she wanted you, sir? She
I
she.
wouldn't. I
Oh
wouldn't
my.
fuck Boosie.
So I know she.
So
I know she wouldn't. Like, oh,
that's
and then
like this Taylor. The thing is, a lot of these niggas don't act the way they look.
at all.
A
But my
lot of
thing
these
is,
niggas do
the
not act
the
the way they
bitches that
look.
fuck Boosie is the bitches that need to come up. She's up. She don't need you,
But not
boo.
even did really fuck Boosie. Is Boosie even a come up
I mean, if you
nowadays
ain't
in
got shit,
2021?
If you
When
ain't
was
got
his last
nothing,
hit?
I don't
His
know.
last hit was when I was in middle school.
But if you ain't got
I can't
nothing,
name I can't name 4 Boosie songs. I can't.
but if you ain't got nothing, he know people. You know what I'm saying? You like
No, people like who?
I know
He can't even get his damn
other
Instagram back.
rappers. He know other
He
rappers.
can't even get his Instagram back. Other rappers
Yeah,
like
but I'm just
who?
saying, think how long he been around though. He knows
But
people.
so what? But so
But that's the only reason I can think of that they would
do
mess with
he
him.
know fine ass people? He probably know a whole bunch of dirty old niggas.
I don't know who, but my point is that's how you get to them niggas through other people. You gotta find your way in. If that's the only reason I can think of a girl messing with him. I don't even know no other reason. What other reason would there be? Because it's not his looks.
Right. He was saying like, yeah, so he was on here talking about how like why y'all talking about Lori Harvey as goals? Like you want your daughter to be fucking 7, 8, 9 niggas. Girl,
She don't even do she be having one
this
nigga.
yeah.
Calm your ass down.
7, 8 because so she a hoe because we know about the niggas that she's involved with, that she's in relationships. She
Well,
a
she's a
hoe.
public figure and she dates other public
What
figures.
about the niggas that fuck 8, 9 bitches? 8, 9 stranger
That's
bitches at
not
that.
and I cannot stand the double
These niggas
standard.
Trey Songz and all them, they will fuck bitches that they don't even they barely even fucking know.
I cannot
That they,
stand the double standard.
and
They go on tour and fuck a new bitch every night
didn't Boosie get his 10-year-old son's dick sucked by like a grown ass
by
stripper?
grown women. He announced his tour.
This nigga is
He something's
ignorant
wrong with
and
him.
ghetto.
Something is wrong. No,
Just ignorant
he
and
is
ghetto.
something. He's ignorant for sure.
And
Something
it's
is wrong
always
with him.
the ugly niggas that say shit like this. I never see a fine ass nigga saying nothing like this.
No, like Michael B. Jordan would never say that.
Yeah, not even Chris Brown. Like I feel like Chris Brown would
Chris
never say
Brown
nothing like
wouldn't say
this
that shit.
because it's like he's a fine ass. Even though he's like trash, he's a fine ass nigga. Like
And then, but then also, I think at this point, Chris Brown has learned what to say, what not to say and do.
no, he doesn't.
Okay, well,
No,
I don't
mm-mm,
know.
no, mm-mm, mm-mm.
I think he knows not to say shit like that though.
No, no, not even that. What I'm saying is he wouldn't say Chris Brown is Chris Brown is attractive for the most part. You know, he's conventionally attractive.
Hmm.
So my point is you don't ever see fine ass niggas talking like Boosie.
Yeah,
You don't have to have good sense. I'm just saying. I've
I
never
see what you're saying.
seen a fine
You're
ass
not
nigga
gonna
talk
see.
like this.
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, girl, it's this clip. I wish I had my microphone, but it's this clip of Plies. You know, Plies has his little car sessions and
Girl, I love his Instagram.
his little car preachy moments and shit. First of all, why does Plies' voice sound why his rap voice sound deeper than his like real voice?
That's like Lil Wayne voice deep as shit, but then he go sound different.
he got a squeaky ass talking voice, and then he
Think of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne voice deep as shit for real, but his rap voice is not.
oh
And
really?
then think of how Meek Mill talk, but then he go on the mic and start hollering.
Ooh,
Like
girl, Meek Mill, he needs some more. I'm gonna get to him in a second, but
I need. Never mind. We gonna get to that time. We gonna. I'll wait.
but nah, basically the Instagram clip, I may try to insert it here, but basically the Instagram clip of Lil Plies he was saying like um women should stop caring about getting fake boobs and fake lips. Just saying like no, don't like worry about being perfect and getting the perfect surgery. Because a lot of times, you never see the attractive guys caring about things like that. It's always the ugly niggas that got money that want perfection because they couldn't never get it throughout their whole life. Ugly niggas that been ugly their whole life, they could never get a perfection, but when they get
Hmm.
money, they care about the perfection. But like all the other, but all the other shit don't really matter for real when it comes to like a real nigga that's not fucking ugly.
I mean,
A
I see where
a real nigga that can actually get a real bitch.
it's coming from.
Not fucking Boosie talking about some, oh, I don't want no bitch that been ran through like Lori Harvey and this and that. I fuck her, but I wouldn't wife her. Nigga, no one wants to fucking wife you, nigga. No one wants to fucking
That's what I'm
who the fuck
saying.
who the fuck wants to stand beside Boosie and like take pride in that nigga? Fuck
Stop
out of
saying
here.
like he acts like he can get whatever bitch he want
And the
all the
thing is like I
time.
don't even
Like
think well how much Boosie got? Let me see. Boosie badass net worth.
Boosie bad at.
It says 800,000, and the internet be adding on some shit, so that nigga probably don't even got that. But even and plus he was fucking complaining about his damn Instagram because he was like, I'm trying to feed my kids, so he needs, so yeah, he don't got no fucking good sense or
he needs
sense.
Instagram, like he needs Instagram.
Yeah,
But I mean,
but
you fucked up yourself, buddy.
either way, this nigga without money, this nigga's ugly and ghetto and trifling and just dumb as fuck. Anywho, moving along, because I'm like, these niggas just be that the nerve. Like I said,
Yeah,
a lot of these niggas do not act the way they look.
I think
Period. They really fucking
audacity.
don't. They really fucking don't. Anywho, moving along. So again, we haven't recorded in like a week and a half or so. So there was a couple of things that we didn't touch on, and I wanted to discuss. I don't know if it should be briefly, or I don't know if you have anything to say about this. Oh
Uh,
wait, you want to talk about Meek Mill before I get to this?
I just want to
We
say,
can if you want. Go ahead.
I just think that Meek,
And
ever
sorry,
since
one more thing.
what
For Meek Mill, real quick, I'm gonna let you finish or whatever. But
you sound like
he needs
Kanye.
some he needs some bass in his voice. I don't know. He got like a whiny ass
He
little
do.
nigga
That's why
voice.
I can't listen to his music too long because
No,
he
the
just
music ain't that. The
no, he
music,
be
his music
hollering,
is.
but then his real voice is irritating too.
You
And then
say
he
he be hollering.
irritating me across the board. Like ever since Nicki left him, this nigga has just been
Ooh,
like
Lord.
bitter. He's just
Mm,
bitter.
mm.
He just
Go
is
ahead.
bitter. Ever since Nicki left him, he's bitter, and I think he really needs a life. Like I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but
Go ahead.
I just think he needs a life. Like you about to talk about the whole thing with him at 6ix9ine.
Not even that. The fucking shit that he said about Kobe in his rap.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, so it was some. It's some
What the
song.
fuck?
It's some song he got with Lil Baby or the baby, one of them babies. And one of the lines. Let me see,
What
because
is
I
the
can't
song
even play the
called?
shit. It's some. I don't know. It's some bar. It says undefined tone deaf. It's on Lil Baby song. And let me see if I can. Can you hear it? Hold on.
Yeah, I heard something just now.
They never told me. Shit,
Yeah.
I could tell that they ain't never know me. Cause if they knew me, they would've never showed me. It was about some money. Sweetie be lonely cause I don't let her hold me. I know them niggas, they be on them, she don't never
Shut
show
up,
me.
boy.
I made a promise.
You heard it?
Yeah.
Let me play it again. Hold on.
Yeah. And if I ever like, I'm going out with my chopper, it be another Kobe. Shit, I could tell that they ain't never.
He said, I'll be going out with my chopper. It'll be another Kobe." And everybody was like,
Yeah, why would you say
like
that?
this wasn't the time or place
And it
or
sounds like
at
it's a
any
good
point.
song too. So it's like, why you gotta do that?
Yeah, and like this his family is still healing. The thing is, like, I find it strange that I know that Kobe Bryant was like, he was this legend, this icon, this hero. But a lot of people have been coming up and speaking on him like they have the place to do that. Like when it comes to anything outside of basketball, I feel like a lot of people don't have really the right to even speak on him or his family or anything like that.
I agree.
Like how many times has Meek Mill ever met Kobe Bryant in real life?
That's what I'm saying. So why are you even bringing him up in your shit? Like why?
But like this was a trash ass metaphor. Like
That's
it's
what
just
I'm. He
I
could
know
have
it's
said
rap.
something more respectful.
I know it's rap, but it's definitely too soon.
It's we just hitting a year. We're just about to hit a year. They're still
And like
grieving, I'm
he
sure.
has young girls. He has like teenage girls, or a teenage girl. Like he. What if she hears the? What if Meek Mill is one of her favorite rappers, and she hears this song, and it's just like, what the fuck? I don't want to hear about a damn metaphor about my deceased
Dead
father.
father. Like what the fuck? Who are you to do that?
It's
Some,
just strange. It's just strange.
something is wrong with him. Like what the fuck is
He
wrong with you?
he really no seriously it is, and he needs to put the phone down.
I think he needs to go to
He
therapy.
does. He needs to put the phone down. He's very immature. He needs to put the phone down, and he tries to make it seem like he doesn't care, but he cares because
He always tries to act like
he
he doesn't care
basically tweets out how much he doesn't care about so such and such, but he cares about such and such. So why even
all the
like
time,
who are
bro.
you fooling? Is my question.
Because if you didn't care, you would not be tweeting whatever or saying whatever. Like, come on now.
Because he was mad about people being upset about what he said. I'm like, nigga,
They have a
uh-huh.
right to be mad.
And then on top of that, with the whole 6ix9ine shit, that whole shit, it's just a mess. And
I think it's funny that he
they
yelled
got
out
into,
Pooh Shiesty line.
I don't even know who that is.
The boy Pooh Shiesty.
I don't know who that
Okay,
is.
well he a rapper, but he gonna yell out. Doesn't that how everybody be like something about back in blood?
No.
Okay, well, never mind. He yelled out a Pooh Shiesty line at Meek Mill.
What
So
was the line?
how you gonna yell out another
What was
rapper's?
the line?
I forgot some the song. It be that song be on the radio. I forgot. It's that
What's the
song he
song?
got. He
I
got the
don't
song
know.
with Lil Durk called something about stay ducking or something like that. I forgot what the song is called. I'm about to tell. I'm gonna look
Girl.
it up and tell you real fast.
But he wanted to act like he was so above it, and he like, oh no, he trying to get me. He trying to get me in jail. If I beat his ass, I'm gonna go to jail. But it's first of all, it was weird how they ran up on each other and was like recording each other. Like it was just weird. That was just weird.
It is
And then
weird.
like it was yeah.
Like what the fuck?
But no, like he was sitting there like, acting like he was so above it and acting like, oh, this clown want me to beat his ass, want me to go to jail, or whatever the fuck, right? But then he was acting all tough with academics, talking about some, yeah, if I had seen you in real life, it would have been another situation. You over here on this clubhouse, I'm doing all this, but if you do this in my face, it's gonna be another situation or whatever the fuck, threatening academics on clubhouse. But when 6ix9ine show his ass in his face, you want to be above it.
Oh, here go the line right here. Okay, so I was wrong. It's not the Lil Durk Pooh. It's Pooh Jackson song featuring Lil Durk. It's called Back in Blood. So he go. The line is, "I got my own fire. Don't need security in the club." And he gonna yell that at Meek Mill, like why he trying to run up on him. But I'm like, well, no, the security is holding both of them back. But my thing is, why you yelling out another rapper's line like it's supposed to go hard, like it's supposed to mean something to him? Like what the fuck? I just thought that was weird. I thought it was hilarious.
Everything's weird. I think the whole
But why are you
industry is.
yelling
I
out
think
his like? What is
everybody's
that
just
supposed to?
weird.
Is that supposed to scare me that you yelled out another a rapper's line in a song? I'm supposed to be scared of that.
The thing is, like, girl,
I'm
I
supposed to
kind
be
of want to
scared.
move on because I don't even.
We can. I just. It's just
Yeah,
the
I
whole
think I'm
thing
gonna
is
just move
stupid. I'm
on.
gonna just leave it at
Yeah,
that. We can move
yeah,
on.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I can say so much, but I just don't even want to.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
even want
not
to.
worth it. It's not
It's
worth
just
it.
not. Yeah, yeah. Put some bass in your voice, Meek. Anywho, so like I said, we haven't been recording, so I wanted to touch on this Cardi B topic. So her looks have been coming into question once again. I remember
Mhm.
one time before people were talking about how her face looked without makeup and like making fun of her looks and saying that she's ugly or whatever the fuck, whatever. Um, so I think this was like last week because she's been releasing behind the scenes rehearsal clips of the song Up, in rehearsal dancing and on her YouTube channel, and people were noticing how her face looks different. And the thing is, like, I've been noticed that she definitely got a fucking nose job. Cardi B definitely got a nose job, and she definitely has fillers, and she definitely got fillers in her lip. I've
Yeah, I mean, I can
definitely
see it.
noticed the alterations in her face, definitely. And honestly, I think that she should have stopped getting her. Well, I mean, I'm getting used to the nose. I'm trying to get used to it. But I think
It's
she
not
should.
the
I think
nose
she
for
should have
me.
stopped. I think she should have stopped. Like 2 noses ago, because I definitely noticed that she was like gradually changing her nose over time. I liked her nose. I liked the nose that she had. I think it was Grammys last year. Was it Grammys or Billboard Awards? It was the award show where she had that yellow that long, like, yellow ropey type dress, or like it was a yellow dress, and her hair was like parted down the middle. It was black and it was like bone straight. I liked that nose. Like, I can tell she got her nose done then still too, but I
I don't
like the way
even.
that nose was.
I
If
don't
you
even
look,
remember
I
what
think it was
nose she
the
had.
Billboard Awards, or what the hell? What was
I
it?
love how we're saying we like this nose.
Huh?
I love how we're saying which nose we prefer.
Yeah, because I've noticed that because
I
her
know you've
nose
been
looks
saying that for a
completely
while though.
different. Yeah, I know she got a nose. Girl, all the people got no jobs. Tiana Taylor got no job.
They
Beyonce got a
all
nose
do.
job.
That's what they go to
I
Hollywood and
love
get shit
I
done. That's what
love
they do.
Tiana's nose job, by the way.
Tiana Taylor looks great.
Like, she stopped what she needed to stop, and like
Some
I
people
love it.
don't know when to stop,
Yeah. Yeah, and I
and
honestly
that's the
think that
problem.
for me, I just think that, like, everyone's insecure about certain things. I know if I had the money, I'll get a nose job. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'll get like something, like I'll get, like, a little chisel.
I would get my
I'll
lips
get a little
done.
chisel here and there.
I would get my lips
I
done.
wouldn't go crazy with it, but I'll get a little chisel here and there.
I would get a
But
slight lip filler because I want big lips so bad, and I want
yeah.
a fat transfer. Take that shot my stomach
Oh
and put it
yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah, for
ass,
sure, for
and I'm
sure.
happy.
The trick for me when it comes to the trick, I'll overline my lips and just do that, and it'll be great. Good look, give it that plump
Yeah,
look.
I tried to overlap. There's something about doing that shit. It don't look
Mm,
right when I do it. It just
mm,
don't. I don't know why.
mm.
And I can do
Mm,
everything else, child. But it's something about when I've lined other people's lips and it was fine, but when I do mine, it don't work. So I just
mm,
gave up.
yeah. But anywho, yeah, so they were talking about her looks and stuff. And so Ra Ali, her arch nemesis, she has this blog called On Site. It's like another shade room or whatever. So
Yeah, I follow him.
she always dragging Cardi in on the post or whatever.
I follow him.
Um so people on Twitter, so she reported that people on Twitter were like talking about her looks and stuff, the screenshotting the way her face looked in rehearsals and stuff, because in rehearsal she didn't have no makeup on, she had her hair done, none of that, but you can still see she had fillers in like her nose done. You can see the work. Um so on site, posted the screenshots of everything and started the whole conversation. And so Cardi B went on her page and sounded off on everything. I'm going to find the clip right now.
Okay.
Here's the clip of her, because I don't know, I think she might have deleted it off her page. But here she left on here. Hold on. Tell me if you can hear it.
And ass sick bitches,
I
right?
hear it.
That y'all take pictures of videos of me with no makeup while I'm in motion and be like, oh, look how Cardi, she looks so weird without no makeup. This is me with no makeup. No filter. You could see all the, the little blemishes on my face. Shit, you could see my lips so chapped. I've been biting it all night. I just woke up 20 minutes ago. They didn't even brush my hair. Like, I feel good. You bitches, every single time a bitch is feeling good, like y'all be doing to the other young lady, when y'all see them doing so good, y'all be trying to put their confidence down. That don't work on me anymore. I just want to let y'all know that I feel comfortable in my skin, that I'm great, that I'm happy. My record is doing great. And just because you got so much hatred in your heart that when I do great, y'all want to put it down, you can't. I'm going to stay on top. With this face, with this natural face, makeup or not, a bitch is doing good. Now suck dick.
When she said natural face, I think that she meant like with no makeup, because we just said that
Yeah, I think
she
that's
got
what
work done.
that had to
Yeah.
be what she meant.
But then also, and then also she said like the other girl. So I'm guessing she was talking about JT, because they like to call JT ugly too. They
Yeah,
love
that's
bringing up
annoying.
they
That
love
annoys
bringing
me
up
too.
JT's old like mug shots and shit and
Yeah,
saying that,
that
you
irritates
know.
me.
So I think they're talking about JT. She was talking about JT when she said the
JT
other
looks
girl.
good in my opinion. So leave
Yeah, she
JT
looked good. She did.
alone.
But so that was that. And so they took that. So this is the thing, I don't really care for like the ugly name calling when it comes to people. If you don't like the way someone looks, then that has nothing to do with you.
Keep that to yourself.
And like I said before about the Boosie thing, I don't usually see good looking people talking shit about the way somebody looks.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm saying usually. Sometimes it's different scenarios where
I'm
like
not
people
saying it
are
doesn't
still
happen,
want to
but
be
like it's
mean and
more so the
insecure.
people who aren't as good looking. Yeah.
Yeah, they would just want to feel better about themselves. People talk shit because they want to feel better about themselves. Like they project their own
But I don't like
insecurities
that. Don't
onto
put other
others.
people down so you can feel better.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
but that's how it
stupid.
is. That's what people do. So that was that on that. And then so then during all of that, they wanted to say that Cardi B and Sweetie didn't like each other. They're trying to create a whole narrative of them not liking each other because in Cardi B's new song, she has that part where she says, "Oh, I know that's right," and that we all know that Sweetie. That's
Yeah.
like Sweetie's like favorite thing to say, and people were saying like, "Damn, why didn't you get Sweetie to say that part or whatever?" So then they tried to make it seem like they never liked each other. Then they made it a point to say, "Oh yeah, when they're all out, we really don't see them in the same room with each other because they're dating Quavo and Offset, but we don't never see them in the same room with each other."
Oh
Trying to
my
create that
god.
whole narrative. But if you really try and Google, you can definitely find pictures of Sweetie and Cardi B like together,
Right, but I guess
even
people think
even
they're
even
supposed to be
hugged up.
best friends
Yeah, they
because,
don't have to be best friends, but
bro,
you don't
just
know what
because they
happens
niggas
behind the
is
scenes.
just because they
Mhm.
niggas is related don't mean they're going to be besties.
Yeah, or it don't mean that they gotta be on top of each other all the goddamn time.
Exactly.
And then
Mind you, they got
people
their own
forget.
separate lives and own endeavors. You know,
Exactly. And then people forget that Sweetie opened up for Cardi on one of Cardi's tours. I think maybe 2 years ago,
oh, see,
or
I
like
didn't
maybe
even know
last
that.
year.
See,
Yeah, like people just want to, because and they tried to say that because Cardi, Offset, and Quavo and Meek Mill and all them, they were in the skybox at the Super Bowl together, and but Sweetie wasn't there. And they try to make this whole fake story about how, oh, they kicked Sweetie out the skybox, and Cardi don't like Sweetie, so that's why Sweetie wasn't invited to the skybox.
this
First
is
of
a
all, you
problem.
think you think that Quavo would be somewhere that his girlfriend isn't invited to.
She probably had shit to do.
She did.
How
And she
about
was
that?
doing
Like
shit.
people act like they don't have lives and jobs. They work all the
She had her
time.
own she had her own little sweetie bowl like campaign endorsement thing to do on Instagram Live,
Okay,
and
so she was getting money. She was minding her business, getting money.
and then on top of that, like maybe she wanted to. I think she had some family because I follow all of them, the auntie and all them. I think they were all in Tampa, their family and stuff. So and they was like, so why not? She can just be want to be with her family and not be at the damn Super
It
Bowl.
always has to be some extra shit that's not even necessary.
But the
Always
thing is,
gotta
like,
be.
why would you think that? But the thing is, why would you think that her boyfriend would be somewhere that she's not invited to?
That's what
That's not what
I
real
don't
niggas
understand.
do.
That don't even make sense. That don't even
You
make
see
sense.
what I'm saying?
Like that sounds stupid.
So then, yeah. So then they tried to like, because people were reaching. So then, so Sweetie posted some video on her Instagram where like so she did this cute photo shoot, this cute little Juicy Couture photo shoot with Paris Hilton. They were like the Juicy Couture
Oh yeah, I
tracksuits. It was
saw it.
real cute. And so she was on Instagram. She was on Instagram and like posting like cute little videos and stuff. And then she was like, "Yeah, look at me. I'm cute. I'm pretty. Or whatever the fuck." Just saying like I look good. I'm pretty. I'm just that. Whatever. Just saying shit like that, right? So people tried to make that as a shot to Cardi, girl.
Come on. She's pretty. She's saying that she's pretty. Why
So
can't
it
it just
was
be that?
right. So it was that, right? And then, so, like I said before, the whole Cardi thing was going on at the same time. So Hennessy, Cardi's sister, went on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram Live because they're sisters and, they probably were on the phone and, she was probably complaining about certain things, whatever, fuck. And so Hennessy was like, yeah, I want to see y'all bitches. Oh, actually, I have the clip right here of Hennessy going off on Instagram
Oh,
Live.
I ain't see this clip.
Right
So
here.
let
Hold
me
on.
hear
Let
it.
me see.
Bitches be having mad fillers on their face and they be acting like they don't have no fillers on their face, like like injections on the lips and on the cheeks and everywhere else on the face. Like, stop capping for the gram, acting like y'all bitches are natural. You put done with these liars for these bitches. Nah, but
Actually, just like her
seriously
damn
though,
sister.
I want to see y'all bitches with no makeup, no Instagram filter, and no Snap filter. What's up?
Yeah. So, mind you, so they tried to make it seem like she was going at Sweetie, and Sweetie is gorgeous, but you can tell that she got some shit done to her. You can tell she got some shit done to her. We all know she got a BBL. We all know that she got some stuff done to her lips, and that's probably about it for me. That's what I've noticed.
I mean, but that's
But I
on
mean,
you. It's
that's her
not.
business and whatever the fuck. So but anyway, they try to make that as like a shot to Sweetie. But Hennessy was in the comments saying like, because they try to say like, oh, Hennessy don't follow Sweetie no more. She unfollow Sweetie, and Hennessy was in the comments saying, I never followed Sweetie at all. Y'all try to start fake beef. And Cardi and Sweetie's managers just got on the phone with each other about a project that they're working on in the future. So boom, that squashed the whole thing. But you see how people just like try to like fucking start fake female rap beef? Like literally, they
Yeah,
they
that
they
shit is
were
annoying
reaching
when
for straws. They were
in
reaching. They
reality
just conjured
they
up some bullshit.
the best thing is for everybody to get along. Why y'all want them to beef so bad? Let these bitches
But I don't
beef.
even see. I don't even see Sweetie being the type of person that would like beef with somebody in public and say certain things in public unless they did some shit to her in public.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't. She don't be doing all that extra shit.
So I guess Megan the Stallion and Partisan Fontaine are dating. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, I thought I always thought he wasn't bad looking. I thought that
He
was
has a
cute.
nice
Okay.
body.
Yeah, he does. I didn't know that until I watched that impressive video. I was like, okay, nice
Yeah. But I
picture.
guess they had gotten into like some type of like argument on Instagram Live. First of all, y'all need to watch who y'all hang around because that person that was on Instagram Live could have turned that shit off.
That's what I'm saying. Even so, I saw a
That
comment.
was
Somebody
fucked
was like,
up.
"Turn end the live." Somebody said, "End the
Right.
live." Like, why are you even sitting there putting that out there? Like, be careful who you fucking hang around. Everybody's not
They
your
probably they
friend.
probably smacked that nigga or it's probably I don't know who friend that was. I don't know if it was Partisan's friend or somebody.
It was
They
stupid to
probably
show his
smacked that
fat
nigga or
butt.
they
No,
probably cut that nigga off because like nigga
why
you a
so?
fucking
He ain't
clout
your
chasey
friend.
ass nigga.
He is not your friend, child.
This nigga clear this nigga Partisan clearly yelling at her cussing her out and he on live with his little eyes over his jacket like looking like
Looking all
still
stupid.
still recording still fucking
Yes.
recording
Why would you
knowing
do
good and
that?
damn well he really want them followers.
Yeah, that's what
But
that is.
yeah, so you brought up the impressive video. Um I just feel like, people just want to have any excuse to make Megan the issue. So that whole Instagram live recording of Partisan like yelling and breaking the door down to get to Megan or whatever the fuck, that, it just gives people more ammo to make it seem like she's the issue and all this other stuff.
I'm not going to say
So
she. I don't know what happened, but I won't say she's the issue. But
no,
I
I don't think
do.
she. I don't think so. I don't think so either. But people take, like I said, we just talk about how people reach for straws.
Yeah, of course.
So mhm.
I just think that I was just gonna say when the government president was like she thinks that Megan needs to protect her energy and all that. I do agree with that. I think she also needs to be careful who she bring around because like
That person recording like that was whack.
it
Like that person on
was
Instagram Live was whack as fuck.
that's nobody's business. That's
Like
nobody's business.
maybe hang around like a limited amount of people at a time or something, because that was just trash. Like,
Cause
why the fuck would you
she always
stay on
party and shit
live?
and be a bunch of people in the house
Yeah,
and
but I don't think like taking her every little move as like her being an issue. Like she's just hanging out with her fucking friends. Like
and if they was
the
all in the
fuck?
bathroom, that's out of they was probably hot boxing or some shit like that. Leave them alone.
Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, he was kind of wild. I don't know why
It
either,
was. I
but
just thought it was a little. But
that ain't
then
my damn
some
business.
people they were drinking and stuff probably. So some people don't know how to act when they get under the influence. That could have been part of it too.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
act and just don't need to drink. So maybe that was part of it.
Mm-hmm. But
Um,
anywho, so they accused B Simone of stealing again. Did you want to talk about that or not?
we can talk about it
I
briefly.
mean, I don't really. I mean, it's nothing new that I already said what I had to say.
Yeah, I'm not
Just
surprised about. I don't.
yeah. What I'm just. Well, this is the thing.
I'm surprised that she did it again. Actually,
This is. I don't even know if I don't even know if it was stealing though. But even then, like maybe she did. I don't even know. But the thing is, y'all fall for it regardless. Y'all fall for it, and y'all it's like a no. But every time a scandal happens, she always drops a link to her lip gloss or whatever the fuck she's selling at the moment, and But it's always that, and then also like her friends like DC Young Fly was in the shade room comments on something. I'm with B Simone. Y'all some hating ass niggas. Y'all stay hating on her. Da 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 da. Da.
it's
Because okay, this is
mhm,
the thing. So it was the whole thing of like her little favorite thing to say is like manifesting this, manifesting that, and she was
right.
talking about how women shouldn't want things in a man where they don't even offer that. You can't want things that you don't offer type shit. And the way she was saying it did kind of match up with that other girl, like the whole cadence of it, just everything, the way she was saying it, and you know what I'm saying. So it was like maybe she did see this girl's video. But even then, like I don't really care about that. It's just the whole thing of like the whole like aftermath of it. Like it's like everyone's not hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's not hating on
Yeah,
you.
everybody's not hating on that girl.
You know what I mean? But then again, she's smart. Go ahead, drop that fucking lip gloss link, because she dropped she had some 50% off lip gloss or something like that same day, and she was like, she put the little a code word manifest or code word the list or whatever the fuck she said. So like, go off, do your thing. It's just I'm just mm.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly. I can't exactly say that that's plagiarizing. It's just that it did sound similar to what the girl said, but at the same
It's the
time,
whole, but it's just like the trick bag of it. Like I don't think I'm really mad at B Simone. I think I'm kind of mad at everybody else.
I
Like
think yeah,
y'all be falling
people can
for
blow
it,
shit out of proportion.
but this is no. It's like people fall for it. Like I said before, remember when she was in the car talking about Danny Lay saying like, "Oh my gosh, she has the upper hand because she's Latina. She's so exotic. They,
Yes,
they were born pretty. They were, this obviously like ignorant ass shit." And I'm like, this girl know what the fuck she doing. She in this car saying all this damn problematic ass shit, knowing good and damn well she gonna be trending on Twitter, and she can play victim and say somebody's hating on her, and like try to act like she's above it, and then drop a link to her fucking book. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not mad at her for that. I'm mad at y'all. Y'all keep falling for the shit. That
shot.
only thing that I gave like true energy to was the book plagiarism, because that was fucked up. You're actually
Yeah,
plagiarizing
that's
somebody's
different. No,
shit,
that's plagiarized. That's
and then
plagiarism.
you're in. What was the book like $40?
I don't even know. I don't even
It
know
was
because I
it was
didn't. I wasn't
you're
buying it.
over here selling a book that's not even of good quality, and it's not even like
Oh
truly
yeah, the
your
pictures is
content.
coming out and shit.
Yeah, the binding was fucked up. The whole construction
I
of
would
the
never
book
want to
was
put my name on
trash.
something that's
It
gonna
was
fall
poor
apart.
quality, and then on top of that, you plagiarized half the damn pages. So it's just like that. I was upset about that. That I
That's
was
totally
truly upset
different though.
about,
That's something
and
to be mad about.
I will give my full energy. But like, I'm not gonna fall for like the shenanigans of like the whole her being on IG live saying certain things to like get a rise out of everybody, and then like her's trending, and then her acting like everyone's hating on her, then her dropping the link to her book
It's
or
the
her lip
same
gloss.
fucking pattern over and
Yeah,
over. I'm
but
sick of it.
I'm mad at y'all. Anyway, so moving along, our girl finally she dropped a little snippet. Normani dropped a snippet of new
Yes, we screamed
music.
in the car.
I screamed. I
Child. About
screamed
damn
because
time.
Taylor, I was sick of the damn Savage Fenty lingerie posts. I was. She looked good,
If you do
and
another photo shoot,
Blair Caldwell can snap a fucking photo.
I was
And you
like,
know
if
what?
she do another photo shoot,
Normani's Instagram is actually really is very aesthetically pleasing. Like her Instagram page is like
hmm
top notch, high quality. The pictures are amazing. The locations are amazing. Her page is beautiful. She has beautiful fucking photos.
yes,
But I
we
was
have a great
sick.
aesthetic.
I was sick of seeing damn Savage Fenty lingerie ambassador tags. I was sick of
Between
seeing her.
that and the studio videos in the studio,
I was sick of the motherfucking Foot Locker or Foot Action advertisements that she has like this endorsement deal with. I was sick of that.
I know.
I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of you taking pictures in the damn studio and but not giving me a fucking song. So you playing dress up in the studio basically.
That's
I
what
don't
you telling
care.
me.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. So, but
Where's the
nah, I love
product?
Normani. I do. And I hold her music close to my heart. And I'm so ready for all this. Her manager or whatever was saying, like, oh, y'all ready? It's coming. She's coming, whatever. So yeah, go ahead, keep it coming. So yeah, I love how her releasing that snippet of the music. It gives me hope again, and it makes me think that she's serious this time. Like, okay, I'm really gonna drop some shit again. So
Yeah, I'm ready to hear. I
she's
want to hear
warming us
like
up
the
for the
full.
rollout. She's warming us up for the rollout, and
I'm
I'm here for
waiting.
it.
I am
I'm
waiting.
here for it. And it's an Aaliyah sample. I love it. Was Waves an Aaliyah sample too or nah? Or
Wait, I don't.
maybe it has some like Aaliyah undertones because I know when
I'm
she was
sorry, I
on
don't
tour with
remember
Ariana
hearing
Grande,
Aaliyah.
when she would perform the song Waves, she would transition it into One in a Million.
Oh, well, that's what ain't this. The
But this one is
snippet
one,
was
yeah,
one in a
yeah,
million. That was that.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I love it. I loved it. I loved
I'm
it.
here for it.
And
About
I'm
damn
happy.
time, sis. About
I'm
damn
happy.
time.
Even though she probably won't be going on tour anytime soon, or maybe she will, maybe later on in the year. I don't know how the world is set up. But either way, I'm just happy.
Well, hopefully, by the time she does go on tour,
Cause
the world will
cause
be
that will, yeah,
open.
cause you know, Normani, you know, we know Normani, but she's still considered a new artist because she hasn't dropped like a full body of work officially. So
Mm,
she's still like, I guess, a new artist, quote
technically,
unquote. So I think, you know, in a perfect world, like, you know, in a regular world, you know, the whole rollout will include her opening for so and so, or you know, her going on these independent shows somewhere else, and like an actual rollout of something. So I'm trying to see, like, it'll be interesting to see how she does this virtually, is what I'm trying to say. So
we gonna see, child.
yeah, I definitely want to see that. But I definitely feel like, you know, whenever she feels like dropping this song, it's definitely going to be a visual that goes along with it. So I'm
Yeah,
very
I think
confident
they're
in
going. to
that.
Yeah, she needs to just drop that shit together. Just,
Yeah. Um, yeah.
I'm excited.
Anywho, just real quick though, the Kanye West and Kim Kardashian stuff, you know, circulates throughout the week all the time. And you know, in conjunction with that, you know, we'll hear some things about Chloe and Tristan sometimes, and you know, people asking why the fuck Kylie can't be friends with Chloe no more, be friends with Jordan no more, whatever the fuck, whatever. But I will say this: I'm not gonna comment on that too much because I've said enough in the past, and whatever. I'm just over it. But I will say this though: the divorce seems real.
Yes,
It
very
seems very
much.
real. But I will say this: like, I just want to say this though, Taylor. I do miss the old Kanye. Like I miss what Kanye used to mean to me. Like
Yeah,
I miss the
he
whole.
don't. Yeah,
I just miss like the old like presence of Kanye. I just miss the whole. I'm saying presence. Like I've been in the room with this nigga, but I'm just saying like I just miss like I
the
miss it.
stuff
Like
from Kanye, his music, his fashion,
growing
everything.
up,
Like
like listening to Kanye and being a fan of Kanye, I would have never guessed this would be
that,
like
this is where he be.
yeah. But so first, The Rock just announced a new show on NBC called Young Rock,
Oh yeah.
where it's going to be it's the same thing as Everybody Hates Chris, like a young Dwayne Johnson,
Well,
him
they have
growing
that
up,
show
his
called Young
family.
Sheldon.
What's that?
It's the nigga from Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. It's about how he grew up. So I guess it's the same fucking thing.
I thought I made it the same as like Everybody Hates Chris because it's
Yeah,
like
I mean, yeah,
his
it's all
life.
the same concept,
Yeah.
but I think I'm guessing. I guess they're going to start like a young this person, young that person thing. I don't fucking know.
The reason I say Everybody Hates Chris is because like they're actually real people in real life. They're not like a character.
That's true. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that.
So yeah. So I think it'll be interesting. I may give it a chance. But it seems a bit quirky to me. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
decided
I
if
don't
I'm
know
going
if
to
that's
yet.
going to be in a good way or a bad way. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check it out though because it reminds me of Everybody Hates Chris. But the thing that really attracted me to Everybody Hates Chris is like it was so fucking black. It was so black, and I loved it. And it was Chris Rock's goofy ass voice narrating shit.
Yeah, no, I haven't decided if I'm gonna watch it, but I might because I like The Rock or
I'm
Dwayne.
gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance, but I'll be in like my little moods where I don't want to see like quirky,
Yeah, I got to be in the
daytimey
mood to
type
watch that
shows.
shit.
Yeah, I'm into like right now I'm into like the gaudy, like dark crime show mood at this point.
Yeah, that's all I
That's why I
fucking
still gotta
watch.
that's why I still gotta watch Snowfall.
Oh my god, it's about to come
I
back in
still gotta
like
watch Snowfall. I still haven't watched it yet. I know
it
it
comes
is.
back in like
Yes, I
6 days
know.
or some shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, so anywho, moving along. So that guy, Justin LeBoy or
Oh
Justin LeBoy,
yeah,
the respectfully nigga.
I love
Yeah,
him.
so he has a new show
Hmm.
On Revolt TV. Him and Justin Combs, they're both Justins, and the show is called Respectfully Justin. And so I saw the first episode. So they're gonna be having like, guests every episode. Just talking toxic shit and just basically a meme like on a show. So just like all the topics and shit they be talking about or whatever. And because Justin LeBoy is famous for screenshotting different tweets. Sometimes I think that he tweets certain
Sometimes
things
they are his
too
tweets.
and
They don't show his
screenshots it.
name.
But a lot of times, he takes screenshots of certain things because the Shade Room, they announced this show and said like, oh, meme creator Justin LeBoy, and people was like, no, he takes other people's memes, like no. So I'm gonna call him meme curator because that's still a talent too,
Yeah, I'm
so
not gonna say
meme
creator. I mean,
curator
he like I
Justin
said,
LeBoy,
he tweets stuff
curator.
sometimes, and he'll like, and you'll see his name on the tweet, but like
Yeah, but sometimes he
that
finds certain
don't.
shit
Yeah, I'm
and
about to say that don't
screenshots
mean
that
he
shit.
made that shit up either. He all you have to do is type it in.
Yeah. But but him even like curating it still is still a
No,
talent in
I
itself.
love his.
It's
I go
still,
on his page
there's
like
marketing there.
I go on his page if not every day, every other day. I go on his.
And the
It's
fact
more.
that
It's like binging. I binge his page.
like celebrities, comment under the post, helps it too. So
Yeah,
that's the thing too. But yeah, I like the whole show. I did call respect. I like the respectfully. I get it. I like it a lot. Um,
I gotta
I saw
watch
the
it.
first episode. They had Chris Brown as their first guest.
Okay, that's a good one.
And I like I like the structure of the questions. I like the content, but I do think that they need to like switch up the format of the setting. Because like if you go on YouTube, it's on YouTube.
Hmm.
If you go on there, it's like a whole like it's like one of those things where like it's like a gathering of people, and like when they talked and asked each other questions and stuff, like people would chime in the background and shit that weren't on mic, and that was kind of like distracting
And
to
you can't.
me.
Yeah,
It was a bit distracting to me. So I think like it needs to be more so like an audience format, I guess, like a TRL type of thing or some shit, I don't know. But yeah, it was that, and I feel like I feel like it's more so Justin LeBoy's show and not Justin Combs, because Justin Combs, like, he added in some shit here and there, but he was just sitting there just because he's Justin Combs. So I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. How the dynamic changes up, I
I
guess.
gotta
But
watch. I didn't know it. I
yeah,
didn't
it's
know
on
it
YouTube right
officially
now.
came out already.
It's on YouTube right now. Yeah, the first episode is starring Chris Brown. So
Okay,
it was some nice little
that's a good
questions, and
first guess.
it had Kevin Durant at the beginning of it too. So
Okay, he was like actually
yeah.
there too.
No, he wasn't. He did like a Zoom tap in type of thing. It was cute though. But I didn't know Justin LeBoy's voice was like that squeaky. I don't know. A lot of these niggas don't got bass in their voice.
I don't even know what that man looked like, child. Let alone
Yeah,
his
you'll see. You'll
voice.
see. He's like typical light skinned nigga, curly hair.
Mm,
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool. I like the concept, but I think that they should just like change up the setting a bit. Like, don't be having like a fucking like. It's basically a fucking campfire fucking setting, like with all these niggas is in a
not
circle
a
and
she
shit.
said a
No,
campfire.
not campfire, but you know what I mean. If you go in there, you'll see what I mean. It's like they all crowd up with each other and shit, like on the same stage and shit. Like no, like I don't like that shit. Like nah,
Let me
I don't
see.
like that
Let
shit.
me see.
I get you trying to, I get the whole like trying to be intimate vibe and shit, but nah, it's just too distracting. Niggas be yelling in the background, trying to be seen and shit, and just nah.
It's too much.
Anywho, yes, and then so I watched the season finale of Your Honor. Did you?
Oh my God, yes, bitch.
Yes, girl. I was
Justice for
so fucking
Kofi.
happy. Yeah.
Justice for
Yeah.
Kofi.
Mhm.
I was so
Mhm.
happy
Yep.
because the way it was going, I was like, so what is this nigga like? What is about to happen? But then I seen the little brother. You could tell he was on some shit. When he was walking over there to where they were, Kofi's younger brother. I knew he was about to do some shit once I seen him because he almost got hit by a car, didn't even care. So I knew he was about to do some shit. And I just they just
Bitch,
dragged
I
it
muted
until the
myself
very
on accident.
end,
I was talking the whole time.
huh?
Bitch, I muted myself. I said I muted myself on accident. I was talking the whole fucking
Oh
time.
my god.
But nah, I was saying what I was saying was like I'm like I know that I don't think it was surprising to me that um what's his name? Carlo won the
Yeah.
case. It wasn't that surprising because like it was set up for him to like win like because I'm like, why do y'all not realize that the judge was clearly like fucking like not on the he was not being mutual
He
at
was
all.
playing
Every
favorites
time
like
the lawyer would
shit.
get up and say something, yeah, I'm like, this is totally obvious. Like what the fuck? But anyway, but I was like, they are not about to have this damn show and have this show of like this white man getting away with murder like this. Like, no,
I know, cause let me tell you,
they are not about to
if
do
that
this.
shit went the other way, I was gonna write a
They
fucking letter,
can't.
bitch. I was going off. I
They
was going to
fucking
go
can't.
off on Showtime.
So when I saw that Carlo won the case, I'm like, okay, so how are they about to get real justice for this boy, because this is fucked up. But I thought it was really weird that I thought it was fucked up because I'm like, this is fucked up. This boy, this white boy that fucking killed this other white boy and fucking framing this other black boy and got, you know what I'm saying? This whole thing is because of this white boy killed this boy in a damn hit and run, and he's walking around like nothing's wrong. Like, I
Before
mean,
he
yeah,
was killed.
he has his moments. He has his moments of like him feeling bad for shit, but like he's walking around like nothing's wrong.
He don't
And then
feel
on
too
top of
bad
that,
shooting that nigga's sister.
he's messing with the brother's sister, the boy's sister that he killed.
That's so weird to
That's
me.
sick.
Like, are you a psychopath? Like, what is wrong
But
with you?
that's like I think that's like it
Or
was very much like
sociopath?
for me it was just very much white privilege, and how like when it comes to white privilege, they like white people just believe that things just belong to them. Like fucked up things are just supposed to happen in their favor. Yeah, I killed this
Yeah.
boy, but my dad is a judge.
My
He's
dad's
taking
a
care of
judge. I
me.
want to call my dad.
He's
He's gonna
framing
fix it.
people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, he didn't say it, but like the way he was acting, like, yeah, I knew that he felt bad, but it was sick that he was messing with the boy's sister
Yeah, like what is wrong with
and a
you?
whole relationship with her. She's sitting there pouring her heart out about her dead brother that you killed, and you're sitting there like you didn't fucking kill her brother.
And he was trying to relate it to the fact that he lost his mom the year prior.
That's
And
sick.
what is like something is really wrong with you. You have issues.
That's sick.
And then
But
the fact when he got shot at the end, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet,
mm,
when he got shot and the way she was just her heart was just broken. I'm like, girl, this
But
nigga been
she
lying
didn't
to
know
you
better.
the
She didn't know
whole.
better.
I know. I'm
She didn't
just
know better.
like,
Yeah.
this nigga just like, baby, you don't even know. This nigga been lying to you the whole time. And
Hmm.
I wish they would have showed a little bit more.
Yeah, they kind of rushed that last episode. I will say that because the whole everyone like finding out that the judge was covering it up, like that was very rushed to me. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but because I'm like, okay, so because but I knew that that whole inhaler thing. I knew that Rocco's father was going to figure out that it was the son with the whole
Right.
inhaler stuff. They kept like planting it there. So yeah, um, but I was trying to figure out like, so yeah, the son went to the hotel with the daughter, but how was the father about to kill him?
I don't know. I couldn't
And
figure
like,
that shit out.
and yeah, how was that about to work? And then on top of that, like, I don't think that he even like told Carlo that it was him that killed
No, because
Rocco.
Carlo was acting like everything was cool when they was
Yeah,
over at
because
the
he didn't
hotel.
know. Sometimes like, so how was the
Yeah.
father even about to even? How was the father even going to like kill the
And
boy?
that's I think they could have. I think what they should have done is with episode 10, right when the Kofi little brother walked in, they should have just ended it and just did one more, so we could just see how everything played out. You know what I
Uh huh.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
they should have did that. Like that, it was very rushed. It was like they just tried to. I get it's a limited series, but like goddamn,
Mm.
y'all was trying to hurry and get that over with.
10 episodes. You know, HBO love a 10 episode situation, and that's it. 10 tops.
They could have squeezed out one more episode, or they should have made it let it play out in this last episode more. One of
But
the
I
two.
love how when Kofi's little brother shot the gun, he clearly meant to shoot Carlo
Right.
because Carlo killed Kofi, his brother, but the bullet hit what's his name? Adam.
Adam.
The bullet hit Adam,
Yeah, the
and
irony.
rightfully, I mean, and the thing was like, cool. Cause like him killing, if he killed Carlo, that would be another body because of Adam.
If it wasn't
But the
for
fact that the
right, if it
bullet
wasn't for Adam, y'all wouldn't even be in this shit.
Right, but the fact that the bullet hit Adam, that was chef's kiss for me. That was the topping on the
Yep,
cake for me
literally
because you killed the right
chef's
person.
kiss. Yep, and
You
he
killed
and
the
he just
right
looked
person.
like, oh shit, and I'm gonna kill him. Nigga rolled out. I wish I could have saw when the little brother rolled out after he accidentally shot Adam. I wanted to see all of that play out. Like, why did y'all leave all of that out? Can we get an extended scene or something like that?
Hmm. Yeah, and like the father ran up. He finally got in the hotel and ran up to Adam, and
That's what they
he
could
was,
have
of course,
did.
his heart was broken. But like, do you feel like yeah, his heart was broken, but like, but in the back of his mind, it's like, this is like it had to be this because he deserved this.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I just like, yeah, Adam got shot, but rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
I can't say I feel. I mean, I never wish death on anybody, but like, I mean, look what you caused, and like, karma's real. I'm gonna just say that.
And he won't even, like, his father won't be able to live with himself because yeah, his son is dead now, but he went through all of that. Like bodies and bodies were piled up because you covered up your son's crime.
Yeah. And in reality, they're white. Like, and I said this before the last time we spoke on this. If he had just, I understand he was having like, he needed his inhaler, couldn't get it, whatever. Okay, cool. But if he had stayed there, let the police come and all of that, they would have known that it was an accident. He would have got away with it.
Or he wouldn't have
Honestly,
gotten like what you mean he got away with it?
like he would have been fine if he got a stop on arrest. He would have got probation or some stupid shit like that. Like he would have been
Mm,
fine. He wouldn't have went
mm,
to like prison for murder and all of that. Like I don't think
yeah.
he would have because it was he obviously he didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
So like and then your daddy is a judge, boy. Like he would have been fine.
But I wouldn't have been fine with like walking away like that because like that the way he died it was
And the thing is, you let him sit
crucial,
there and suffer and
gruesome.
die, like, and you just left him there laying in his own blood. Like that's what the fuck.
And like you were sitting there just fine with like your dad like doing. I mean, well then it's the dad's fault too because the dad was like, no, 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 I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Like like it's just it's and then like yeah, the dad tried to like protect the son because he knew that Rocco's parents were like crime what were they like crime mobs or
They're like,
mob bosses or
yeah.
like fucking drug lords or whatever the fuck, and they would have killed him. But like if you felt that way, put the damn son in protection.
Hello, thank
You're a
you.
whole judge.
But
Put him in some type of
I
protection or
honestly, even though
something.
they're a crime family or whatever, I honestly think if they knew how that shit really happened, they would have been saying yes, but I don't think his father would have wanted to go kill, like, want revenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You were you watching the same show, Taylor? That Rocco's dad was fucked up.
no, but I'm saying I think he would have been more because in his opinion,
No,
no, because
no,
he's.
Taylor.
But think about it, he's mad because you just left his son for dead.
No, he's mad that
He's trying to
he's mad that
revenge.
you left. He's mad you left his son. Yes, but he's mad that you killed his son.
Yeah, but I don't know. But yeah,
I
no, he
know.
should
He
have
don't give
put.
a. It don't matter if it was
He
an
should have
accident or
put
not. He
Adam in
killed.
protective custody if that was the case. He tried to put Kofi in protective custody and all of that shit when he was locked up, but you didn't put your
But
own
he ain't
son.
even. But he didn't even try that hard. He said put him in protective custody, and that this is gonna
And
make
the
a phone
guard
call.
never
That's
even
it.
did it. But
He
no,
never even
you
fucking
should
did
have
it.
took it upon the least you could have done was take it upon yourself to make sure that it gets done. The very least you could have done. Since you're not gonna let your son take the fall, that's the least you could have done. Just made sure that boy didn't die in prison. Instead, you let him go in this. This nigga went in the same room with Carlo.
Mm.
And ooh, child. And then the fact that Carlo one pissed me off too. Like I wasn't shocked, but it still pissed me off because he blatantly lied. They showed
Carlo
the
a fuck
video
nigga.
proving that he blatantly lied, talking about he closed the door behind him and beat him up. No, boy, he whooped his ass in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like justice
All
for
you need is rage, because like he killed your little. You think that that's the man that killed your little brother, but it wasn't. And I just feel
Mhm.
bad. I feel bad for that whole Kofi's whole family because because not only did Kofi die because of the lie, but Kofi's family died, and now
Yes,
his
because
little
they
brother
blew
is
his
a
house
damn
up.
orphan with no
Right.
fucking brothers or
Oh man,
sisters or
he had nothing
siblings,
to do
none of
with none
that,
of this stuff.
because they
And
blew up.
now he done went and tried to get revenge and possibly got locked up.
And that's the thing, like that's why I was like, Rocco's dad don't fucking care if it was accident or not. He still would have killed because that's his son. And on top of that, like yeah, Carlo killed Kofi, but then they still blew up Kofi's mother's house with the kids inside.
Mhm,
You see what I'm saying? So
mhm.
nah. Mm,
All
mm,
these
mm, mm,
bodies for like
mm.
nothing, bro.
For this white boy, but ended up dying any goddamn way, and rightfully so. He
Yeah.
deserved that damn death.
And then on top of that, everybody knows that you fucking lied, Judge. So
Yeah. So you have
like
no friends.
I wanted to why couldn't they didn't even have to give us another episode, bro. You know how some like for season finales they'll like extend the episode like 20, 30 minutes. They could have just did that.
Yeah.
And just to see how it plays out. Or
And I
like
love how it paralleled with the way that Rocco died though. He got shot,
I do too. I
Adam
was
got
like,
shot in the
yes,
neck
the
and he fell
irony.
down just the same way and gargled that blood, choked
Yes,
on
the
that blood
irony,
and
laying the
went out.
same way,
Mhm.
helpless, and he suffered just like Rocco did.
Mhm.
And they're gonna blame this goddamn black boy. You blame a
Mm,
black of all the people in the system, you could have blamed. You blame the one black boy,
mm, 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 mm,
child.
mm,
And
mm,
they were just
mm.
like, all these white people. He's a thug. He's an
Of course, of
antagonist,
course, of course,
and
of
da da
course.
da 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 da. But he didn't even fucking do it.
Right.
Never killed nobody.
Anywho, did you get to watch the Britney Spears documentary?
Free Britney. Yes.
Yes, girl.
This
So what do
episode
you
should be called
think?
#Free Britney.
What do you think?
Okay. So, all right. It opened my eyes to a lot. However,
Mine too.
I was getting hints about like the whole her giving, how they were talking about like on her Instagram, like they think she was giving hints.
Hmm.
If you are on
I didn't know they had a whole podcast about
Yeah,
Britney's
I didn't
Instagram.
know
I didn't
that
know
either.
that.
That's really smart actually.
Hmm.
But if you are an avid TikTok user, I'm not like I don't post on TikTok, but I just be scrolling. But if you're on there enough, you'll see people be talking about Britney Spears like shit. So in I'll say the last month maybe, I have been seeing stuff like that little Instagram post with the hat, and they people think it said help on it. Like I saw a TikTok talking
Oh
about
wow.
that. I've seen a few TikToks talking about certain Instagram posts. Like I saw one. Did you see on there? It was one. Somebody commented on one of her posts. If you need help, wear yellow. And somebody else said, if you need help, do a twirl or something like that. And she wore yellow in the next post and twirled. Like
Mm.
She need, and then the one like the one when she was working out with her boyfriend or whatever,
Mhm.
and he saw her smile. Like I saw that on TikTok before the documentary, so I low key was getting hip.
He told her to
I had to
smile.
do my research, huh?
What you mean he told her to smile?
Like they were working out, and you could see her face. She looked like she didn't want to be doing it in the video. She looked miserable actually. And then if you could see, he said something to her. You can read his lips. He said smile, and then all of a sudden she just did. She just started cheesing really hard.
Mm.
So like they're making her do this shit.
I
It's
remember when,
crazy.
yeah, yeah, it really gave me a lot of insight on Britney.
It's really
'Cause, you
sad.
know, she was like a laughing stock all these years. The laughing stock, and these
Mhm.
make fun of her actions and like her going crazy, but this was actually some real shit. And this really opened my eyes to like a lot of
When she
things
shaved
that
her head
happened with
permanently,
her.
I did laugh at her, and I
Yeah, I didn't know better. I didn't know better. I
yeah,
didn't
I didn't
know.
know better either. At this point in my life, I would have never laughed at that.
Yeah, and remember when she was a judge on X Factor?
Yes, I used to watch.
I remember one time, I think it was Adrian said this. I think she was on the Real or something like that. I don't know. But they were talking about Britney Spears on the Real, right? I think it was the Real. It was somewhere they're talking about Britney Spears. And like Adrian was basically saying like, yeah, something's wrong with her. Like, just saying like, something's wrong with her, like she's going through something or something. She was just saying like, something's wrong with her. She's crazy. Like she's just weird. I don't know what's wrong. Like, she was saying how weird she was and stuff. And she was saying how in X Factor, it will be people because I guess like Adrian, she used to do like backstage correspondence or whatever the fuck on X
Okay.
Factor. And so Adrian was like, yeah, like people would feed her lines to say. Like if I asked her a question, people would whisper it in her ear and like tell her what to say. And she thought that was weird. And I'm like,
Wow,
now
I
it's
just
just
kind of
making
seen it
sense though.
firsthand.
It's making
Yeah,
sense though. It's making sense.
it's
But no,
just
she was talking about it. But she was talking about it as like if Britney was just weird and crazy and stuff. But because she didn't really know the thing with that. But
right.
now
Like
that I
she's
think
being
about,
controlled.
I'm going back in my memory bank and I'm thinking about, oh wow, this time this happened. Maybe she was going through this and maybe this was that, and they were controlling her here and there and this
Yeah,
and
it
that.
really helped me put a lot of pieces together.
Mhm, mhm.
It
And
definitely
then
did.
Justin Timberlake, he was trending because of the whole thing with how he played a role in the Britney hate train.
Hmm.
Because remember, so of course, like Britney and Justin they were like the iconic pop couple, like
Yeah.
and their whole thing was, remember, they were like supposed to be like this squeaky clean Disney image, like they were quote unquote virgins and things like that. And so when they broke up, Justin made it. To my understanding, I thought that Britney cheated on Justin with Kevin Federline. That's what the whole narrative was. But
Right.
who knows now? But anyway, they were supposed to be like these squeaky clean versions and stuff. But when Britney and Justin broke up, Justin was on like this little smear campaign and like, just saying little shady shit here and there throughout the media and stuff. And, I think one of the questions was like, were you guys really virgins and things like that? And, he basically was like, no, like I was fucking her. Like, like we were fucking, we were having sex. Like
You're like, why the
she's
fuck
not
would
no
you
damn
lie?
virgin.
Why? Why would you say
But,
that?
it was like that whole thing. Cause it was just fucked up. It was fucked up. And like, even I remember the nigga, I don't know his name, but he played on Stomp the Yard. He played on Stomp the
Okay.
Yard, and he was Megan Good's boyfriend that was trying to control her before Columbus Short took her from him.
I don't know his real name.
That nigga, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all know
Yes.
what I'm talking about. He used to choreograph for a lot of the white pop singers and shit. Like he was a choreographer for NSYNC and Britney Spears and all them niggas.
I
And
cannot
I
think of his
remember,
name.
I remember this video clip because it was after Britney and them broke up. Britney and
Is
Justin
his
broke
name
up.
Dern? I think his name is Dern.
Maybe. But it was after Britney and Justin broke up, and Justin was like talking about Britney and saying like they weren't virgins and like, Britney's whatever the fuck, whatever. I remember a clip of the choreographer, the guy, saying
Mhm.
how like it would be late at night and they were like, he would catch them running back and forth between tour buses and like doing things here and there. So he never really believed that they were virgins. It was to that effect. It
Okay.
was that. But it was that whole thing, and like this like it's like this Britney smear campaign. I believe, and then of course we all know Justin's like iconic song "Cry Me a River." The whole video was about Britney. He had a
Yeah.
whole Britney lookalike, and just endorsing that whole Britney hate train, and like Britney did me dirty. Britney's a hoe. She cheated on me with such and such, and "Cry Me a River."
Trash.
Yeah. So, but of course, Justin, he came out after, I don't know, fucking 15 years. and apologized about it because people were dragging him on
Yeah,
social
but
media
don't nobody
because
want your apology now,
that
bitch.
whole documentary like unfold like the whole documentary revealed a lot of fucking shit we did not fucking know, and of
Mhm.
course, like he was trending, and people call him a fucking a scumbag for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
If you go on TikTok
But
right now, everybody hates him on TikTok.
the thing is, it was that, and then they also brought up the whole Janet Jackson shit because with the whole Janet Jackson shit, if you don't
Mhm.
remember that whole Super Bowl thing, when he was doing his whole shit, he was not very apologetic at all, and like he was just being very rude and disrespectful about the whole. He was being very insensitive about the whole situation.
Yeah, he
And
was.
then of course, Janet, she lost a lot of fucking endorsement deals, and
And I never
she was
understood why, because that
blackballed
was
for
not even her fault.
years.
That was not
For
her fault.
years. But because she's a black woman, and they're gonna side with this white man, of course,
It's just so fucked up. Like she's
of
Janet,
course.
fucking, she is a legend. Do you
But that
understand?
don't matter when it comes to it. That don't matter when it comes to race and being racist and being a bigot and all that shit. That don't fucking matter.
What the fuck?
She was Michael Jackson's little sister, and they did that shit to her.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
fucked up shit to her. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's
She
fucked
did
up.
not agree to that
But
shit.
then,
Black
but then
woman.
I will give Justin this credit though. I do remember some clips though of like back then he did go on like different like talk shows and stuff, and like did talk about how he carried himself very poorly when it came to that whole Janet thing, and
Yeah, I have heard
he
that.
is aware of like the racial bias and things like that. So I will say that, but this is the first time I've ever seen him write anything about Britney, apologizing to Britney at all.
Right, exactly. And that's the problem because now nobody wants your apology, bitch. It's too late.
Well, yeah, I think I will say this. I think that Justin does try hard to acknowledge his white privilege and tries to denounce his white privilege as well.
Mhm.
So I will say that because he works with so many fucking black people. It's just like
I will say that, but
you have to do something. You have to say something. You know what I'm saying?
it's just I just don't like that he, as far as when it comes to Britney, I just don't like how now that everything's coming to the light and people are bashing you online, now you want to go and say something. Where was that shit 15 years ago?
He was just living his
Nothing.
life, didn't give a fuck.
He was just a young dumb nigga, I guess, or boy.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
Young and
Cry
dumb.
Me River is still my favorite fucking song of Justin
I still
Timberlake's. I
let
will
like
say.
that song is a bop. I don't give like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna take it
Yeah.
off my phone, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean I already knew it was about Brandy, but I'm really gonna think about her when I hear this shit. I'm gonna think about the
I
documentary.
mean, you didn't think. I mean, it was the video had a
I
Britney
know, but
lookalike in
I
it.
really am. I don't even know the last time I watched that video.
Mm.
But yeah,
This is the thing, right? With like white privilege, it's white privilege, and it's programmed into white people at a young age. So they think that sometimes they're not very cognizant of of their privilege. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they're not.
So, I'm not gonna give him quote unquote props for like being a decent person by apologizing and like being vocal about it or whatever. Cause I do think that whole Twitter, that damn tweet that whole apology seemed very orchestrated, very like publicist or
Mhm.
whatever. But still, it is still nice to like hear a white person like explicitly say, I have these advantages. What I did was wrong,
I
and
mean, yeah, it's nice to hear them
this is why
acknowledge
it's
it.
wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice to hear that. I will say that, but
I can
yeah,
agree with that. I can
yeah,
agree with that. I will
yeah,
say that, even though I'm like, we don't want your apology. I will say that you right. It is nice to hear that because that ain't something you hear all the time or every day from a
yeah.
white person. So I take,
But he still ain't shit for like the whole thing.
yeah, he
So
still
I will
ain't,
say
but
that.
I'll take that much.
Yeah,
It's done now. It's over and done.
yeah.
I just want to
The
prove
damage
that.
is done. Like Janet, or it's already done. It's already done.
Hmm.
And he also performed at the Super Bowl too, like a couple years ago too. So it's
Yeah, I
like
know. People were mad at that.
it was just, but that whole album that he dropped like a couple years ago was I just couldn't get to.
What was
I
that shit
couldn't get
called?
into
Into
it.
the Woods or
It's
some shit?
yeah, or yeah, Into the Wood or Man of the Woods or Neck of the Woods
That
or some
album
shit like
was
that.
so.
Yeah, I just
It was
wasn't.
just. I don't even. That would. If he never dropped that album, he would be in the same position he is now. Like I don't think that album
Right.
helped him at all.
It was useless.
It
Like
did not.
I don't
Like
even
that
think
album could
it
have
was
never
just
came out, and he'd be in the
it
same
was
position.
not it. It was not it.
He would be in the same position in his career
Now
that
he
he
trying
is
to
now.
take pictures in the studio with Meek Mill and Lizzo and shit and yeah.
I mean,
But anyhow.
if I was a singer or rapper, I would want a song with Justin Timberlake. I won't lie.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's business.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's business, and he got them vocals. I mean,
yeah. Um. So then, I also watched Judas and the Black Messiah the other day.
I did not see it yet. I did not see it yet.
Okay. Are you planning on watching it?
Hell yeah, I'm watching it.
Okay. Did you want to talk about it next time you watch it then?
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Even
talk.
though it's a true story.
Yeah, but I like. I want to talk about like the actor, even though
Yeah.
I'm already assuming they
Yeah.
did well. But
Yeah. 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 Okay. Cool. We can hold off on that next time.
okay,
That's all for my shows and movies. Do you have anything?
I have a few, guys.
Okay.
All right. So first off, have you seen the new Cruella Deville trailer that dropped?
Oh shit. I saw promo pictures. I forgot to watch the trailer before I got online.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, for those of you who don't know, it's starring Emma Stone.
Yeah, I definitely got very much like millennial. This is targeted towards the millennials. The poster was
Very
giving me
much,
very
very
much
much.
the poster was giving me very much Paramore, Risky Business, that whole
Misery
thing.
Business.
Misery Business, yeah. Or like, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely for the millennials for sure, because these kids don't fucking know. But it's more so of her. It's about her backstory and how she became
Mhm.
Cruella Deville. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
watch it. I'm into. I love like just like they did Maleficent. That's the witch from Sleeping Beauty, and they show her
Uh-huh.
backstory, how she became evil. I like those movies, so I'm here for like the live action movies and the backstories of villains and shit like that these days. I'm here for.
Uh-huh.
The trailer looks very interesting, and I will definitely be watching. But the only thing that's annoying, if it's on Disney Plus, they're gonna make you pay for it at first, like they did Mulan, because
What? Even though you have
it
a
was supposed to be
subscription?
in theaters, I guess. Yeah, like Mulan was $30 on there, and I was like, I'm not paying for that.
What the fuck? Wait, so you have to so it's on Disney Plus?
It's not out yet. I think it
But
comes out
it's going to be on Disney Plus?
It's gonna be, but they're gonna want you to pay for it as if it's in theaters. But my thing is,
That is so
movie
fucked
ticket
up.
is not even $30. Why
That's
would
so
I?
fucked up because on Judas and the Black Messiah, you can go to theaters because girl, they still got theaters out. They still show movies in theaters, girl. But
I ain't going.
you can go see that in the theaters too. But you can also watch it on HBO Max,
Yeah,
and
but
they don't charge you extra.
right,
It
because
was
you're already
that,
paying for a
and it was
subscription.
exactly it was that, and it was a Denzel movie that came out like a last month that I watched on HBO Max too. So
Exactly.
they don't
So
charge you extra for
that's
that
my
either.
thing. If I'm
So
already paying to watch whatever's on here, how dare you
right.
put something else on there extra for me to pay for? I'm not paying.
And then on top of that, which is extra cool for me, is that HBO Max is included in the damn Xfinity package.
Yeah. So if long as y'all got the HBO channel, you guys get
Uh-huh.
Max. So
Yep. I know that's right.
take advantage.
Yep, sure
They got some
will.
good. I've been binging Sopranos. It's on my TV right now. Pause.
Uh mhm.
So yeah, get into that, or even even if you don't have it, get somebody log in like me.
Mhm.
I got my friend log in because I don't got
And girl,
HBO.
that Netflix being on that damn Xfinity package is clutch, girl, because I was not
Hell
paying that
yeah,
damn $15 a month no
yeah.
more. Mm-mm.
And because Netflix keep going up, like they trying it.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, keep on going up. I don't give a fuck. As long as that shit is right in my package, I
Yeah,
don't
they
give a
trying it.
fuck.
So yeah,
They are
Like,
trying it.
that's why we, as friends and family, we just trade passwords and shit and call it a day.
Uh, you said as friends and family. I can't.
Yeah,
And
nah,
Queen
I say
Latifah,
it to my family.
she got a show called Equalizer. I think that's the same thing as the Denzel movie, is it?
No, oh shit, I did watch that. That's Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Now that show was, I watched the first episode because that's all that's out now. I think.
Mm,
Yeah, I think it started this week I can't even remember because I watched it like after it already came out on demand. But
mm-hmm.
it was good. The only thing I will say, and I don't know how the rest of the show will go, but the first episode is very jam packed. Like you have to pay attention. It was like you never seen Queen Latifah in like an action movie. If you put Queen Latifah on like what's that movie like Triple X or something, that's
Mm.
what that shit was like. It was just weird. Like she
Damn, I gotta
blowing up
turn the channel. My
behind
bad. I'm
her.
watching Boys in the Hood. They about to kill Ricky. I gotta turn. I'm
Ricky.
listening. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But no,
Damn.
it was a lot going on. Like it was shit was blowing up behind her when she was walking away, all dramatic. And
Of
it was just
course.
a lot. But like I like the show. I think I'm gonna keep watching it though.
Okay.
It's an interesting show. I like seeing Queen Latifah in a little action role. It's different for her. She was playing somebody mother or something. But even on this show, she's still protecting some little random girl.
Oh, is she a white girl?
I think she was white. I can't even remember. Yeah,
Ugh.
she was white. You got any music?
Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, so I saw that Kelly Rowland is dropping a project tonight at midnight. It's called K,
Oh, really?
the letter K.
What all
Yes,
about it?
because she's been releasing like little singles here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So it says that. Oh, look at this! Someone Instagram and it's showing. I need a girl to ride, ride,
Right,
ride.
right.
Okay,
What
let me
song?
see. Go on Kelly Rowland's Instagram.
I can't wait to
Yeah,
hear
it's,
it.
it's the letter K. 'Cause, she was releasing little singles here and there, and let me see. It
Her
says
singles have been
Hitman.
really
Hold on.
good, so I'm ready.
It's Flowers, Black Magic, Hitman, Crazy, Speed of Love, Better. Those are, it's gonna be 6 songs.
Okay.
Tonight. Yep, midnight. So
One out.
yep. But the thing is, like, I just honestly, can I be honest, Taylor?
What?
I'm not too crazy about it.
Oh, like you don't care to listen?
Yeah, I'm not too crazy. I've heard a couple of things. Like I heard the Hitman song, and then like the
Okay.
Crazy song, and then I heard remember that song she had out, Coffee, called Coffee.
No, yeah, I liked Coffee and I like Crazy. I
I
haven't
mean,
heard Hitman.
Coffee was a vibe, but I don't know. I just feel like it's just kind of like
She's trying to make
I'm not.
her. She's trying to
It's
make her
kind of
comeback. Okay.
okay. I can still say what I got to say. I don't care. I know she is, but I mean,
Leave
I
Kelly
still don't.
alone.
Girl, like I love Kelly Rowland. I'm just saying, like, and I love her music, but I'm saying like this project, this era for her. I don't know how I feel. I'm just not really excited about it. That's
I
all.
am.
Okay, you can be. That's cool.
I'm gonna see.
Let me see. The artwork is great though.
Her
And then
artwork for her
also,
last few little singles were good. So.
yeah, yeah, Kelly Rowland. Yep, and she just had her baby too, so that's great too.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's not really exciting for me right now. I just don't. I'm just
My
not
favorite era
into
for
it.
her, like just as a solo artist, is when she first went solo.
Yeah, the
Like I love that season
told
before she got
y'all I
big.
was gonna bump like this, and it's that one, and I love Motivation, and I love
Right.
Kisses Down Low.
Hmm.
I like she has a lot of like bops, like she has a lot of but this era specifically for me, I'm just not really too like impressed by it so far. But I'm going to try to give the project a listen, but I'm just not really like impressed by it so far. I'm just not really excited about it. Um, but
I
anywho,
see, child.
let me go on to the next one. So Justine Sky, she is dropping. I guess it's a single. And that's dropping at midnight tonight as well. It's called Intruded, and she's releasing a visual along with it. So I guess it's called. I guess it's a. I don't think it's a project called Intruded. I think it's just a song called Intruded. But yeah, she's dropping a visual with it tonight. So I'm gonna check that out. And with Justine Sky, for her, like I love her voice, and I think she makes really good music too. And I saw her live one time. I think it was at Made in America or Afro Punk or somewhere. I saw her live. It was
Mhm.
a few years ago, like maybe like 2015, 2016 probably. I don't know. But yeah, I saw her live, and she's amazing live. I love her live, but it's just like for me, I just feel like she's a bit boring. Like I can't really sit through a
Yeah,
Justine
I don't
Sky
really.
interview.
I've never really gotten into her music. Now I do have one song on my phone that I thought was cool before, but at
What
the same
song?
time, I'm about to. I don't even know. I'm about to go see. But
Yeah,
I don't even
she has
go
a
to the song to listen to it.
she has a song with Aaron Ray. I
Ooh,
think it's
really?
called Build. I like that song too. But and I like I like she has a couple songs that I really like. But and I saw her live that one time. It was cool. Like I think she's a good singer. But I just and she's beautiful.
Oh,
But
good love.
I just think that she's just boring to me.
You
Like
know,
what? It's
it's
called Good
I think it's on
Love.
good. Yeah, it's on Ultraviolet.
Okay. Yeah. So and I saw that she's been working with Timbaland a lot too. So
Okay.
I want to see yeah, so I think Intruded is probably produced by Timbaland as well. So yeah, I want to see how that goes, and I want to watch this visual and see how the visual goes. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just always thought I can't sit through a Justine Sky interview.
Yeah, she
And
does nothing but.
honestly, I don't even think I could sit through a Justine Sky performance like because when I saw her live, it was cool, but I don't know, man. There's something about her that's just it's just not like captivating to me. But
Yeah, something
I'm gonna
about her
check this
does. It
era
doesn't
out.
excite me. It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this era out for
But I
sure.
want to
But
like her.
I definitely feel like she's been trying over. She's been doing just trying different techniques over the years to like I
Mhm.
guess gain traction. Because I know at one point before Kylie took Travis, I know at one point she was close to, I think she's still close to Kendall, I think, but like she had Kendall and Kylie in one of her music videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were all
Things like
really close
that. You know,
together.
so yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna see Miss Justine.
I don't know. So I mean, the posters, like she has the promo photos and stuff. They all look cool. They all look like this is well thought out concepts. So I'm checking it out. But I'm just saying, like I just always felt like she was
Yeah.
boring. My
I'm
friend
gonna check it
Tommy loves
out because
her.
I really want to see this visual.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Okay, then also, Erica Banks released the Busted remix featuring Travis Scott, and I was shocked.
Why were you shocked?
I would have never guessed that Travis Scott would hop on the Erica Banks remix.
Well, yeah, that part was surprising to me, but I was at the same time here for it. I was like, oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I was
I
too. I
want
was
to
like,
hear
go ahead,
this.
girl. I'm like, no, no, that's right, girl. Go ahead, climb up these charts and go ahead and do your shit.
Yeah,
And people, and the thing is, like, Travis Scott is a perfect person to have on a remix, you know. And another thing too is with
yeah, he
people
gonna
that
hit that.
I've noticed that people say, oh my god, everything don't need a remix, y'all. Everything gotta be. But the thing is, y'all don't realize that remixes are those are good business moves. Like
Yeah,
if a song is doing well and a remix is going to boost it up even more, then
why
the
would they
artist
not
is
do
going to
it?
do that. The record label is gonna pay for that artist to jump on the remix.
Yep,
Y'all need to y'all don't realize this. So
pay
yeah,
attention.
Getting Travis Scott on your song is gonna bring more numbers. And like Busted was a hit on a whim. Like someone happened to make a TikTok about it and made it into a fucking hit.
Yep,
So I'm here for it. And honestly, I love Travis Scott's verse.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, listen to it. It's
But
cool. I fuck
I'm
with it.
usually impressed with Travis. Like he really doesn't disappoint me. So
Yeah, I fuck with it, but I wish that Erica would have put a new verse to it, like make it a real remix. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
like
don't make it
how
like a
the
lazy
Savage one
thing.
was. Like redo.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Don't just like
Redo it.
have the
Yeah,
same song with an extra verse.
yeah, yep, yeah,
If you're gonna do a remix, do that shit. You know.
yes. And then also, Megan Thee Stallion, she dropped a hot freestyle called the Southside Freestyle on her YouTube channel. She made a whole production about it, made a whole video about it, and
I
that shit
did
was
see that
bomb, bomb.
per usual.
So Juicy J and Lil Ju produced it. Um, I love that duo.
I'm here for it.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love that she, in midst of people like trying to bring her into drama and shit. Go ahead, remind these motherfuckers who you are. Remind these motherfuckers
That
who you are.
period. And what the fuck you
Period.
can do?
Because I love Megan Thee Stallion
Her
freestyles,
freestyle, yes, she goes in.
and that's why I'm like, people love saying like, oh, all she was rapping about sex. She was da 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 da. All she was rapping about pussy and da 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 da. So what?
That's what all these
She
niggas
does it in
do,
a
and
lyric,
it's not a
but she
problem
does it
though.
in a lyrical way.
She does,
Period.
but and a lot of these male rappers that do that shit don't. It's not even
Oh
that
yeah,
lyrical. And then
for
you know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yeah, and like this freestyle, I think she was rapping more so about being the shit, and that was the shit too. Like I
Mhm.
love that freestyle, I do, and
She,
I love that they chose to like make it an actual like visual, like a damn near fucking music video.
yeah, I love that they did that.
Yeah,
Made me feel
remind these
good.
niggas who you are. Period.
It was a good move.
Period.
It was a
Yeah,
very good
it
move.
was. Yeah, so I'm glad that I don't know who the idea that was, but and it says Megan Mondays, so I guess see I'm not really familiar with Megan Mondays, so I guess like next Monday's gonna be another freestyle. I guess I don't know,
That's
or
cute.
maybe the
Yeah,
next couple of Mondays is gonna be another freestyle. I don't know, but keep them coming, sis. I'm here for it.
yeah.
And then also, I do want her to release Circles as a single next. Yes, but
You want this
anywho,
to be circles or the one with scissors?
oh yeah, yeah, but I'm thinking it might be Circles. It might be Circles.
A lot of people like that song.
Yeah. And it's a good, you know what? But no, like I think Circles is a good like summertime like song.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that shit for the summertime. That makes
Yeah.
sense. So yeah, she should wait a little bit.
No, I mean, I don't think she's gonna wait because like it's a pandemic, so I don't think that really matters. I'm just saying like
Yeah, it
in
is.
a normal world that'll be a perfect summer song. And like I feel like release it now. Let it buzz, let it build, and it
I
can
can't
still
wait to
be a
see a visual for
summertime
that.
song. Yeah, me too.
I
Drop a
can't wait to see
visual.
a visual for that.
Yeah. And
And I
then
want her to drop at the same like so like I want her to drop that shit. Hmm. Shit, it's about to be March. Well, yeah. Might as well drop that shit now.
uh-huh. And then lastly on my musical list is the Jay-Z and Nipsey Hussle song What It Feels Like. It's on the Judas and Black Messiah soundtrack. And Jay-Z is still eating all you niggas up, all you
I
20-year-old niggas
mean,
up.
did you
This
expect
nigga, this nigga
anything
50,
less?
53 years old,
Did you
still
expect
eating
anything
y'all asses
less?
up. No, I didn't.
He's a like he
I
the goat.
didn't.
He the goat.
I didn't. I want to see how young Sir is gonna turn out and grow up to be. Because if he start rapping, boy, whoo,
Man, carry on his daddy legacy.
whoo. But anywho, that's all for my music. Do you have any?
Um, well, that was one, but we already spoke on it now. But G, uh, G Easy has a song out with Chris Brown.
Girl, I do not give a fuck.
I don't listen to him, but like whenever he has good features, and then that makes the song catchy.
Okay, so I should check it out.
I
Is it a
like it.
video for it yet?
I don't know. I just heard it like yesterday on the radio, so I didn't even
Okay,
like
I'm gonna
look it
check
up.
it out.
But
Uh,
it's called Provide, featuring Chris Brown and Mark Morrison.
Mark Morrison. That sounds familiar. Mark Morrison.
I said the same thing, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Mark. I'm thinking about Mark Ronson. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, I have heard that name
I
too.
don't know, but yeah, yeah, because Seven Streeter, she just released a song featuring Chris Brown and ASAP Ferg, and I wasn't really too crazy about it
Oh,
for the
really? Now
first
I gotta
listen. Yeah,
listen because you
yeah,
said
it's a video out right now. I'm gonna watch it.
no. That's my bro.
Yeah, yeah, I wasn't really too crazy about it from the first listen. I'm gonna try to listen to it again, but I wasn't really too crazy. And I love Seven Streeter, so I was like, this is
I'm
kind of
not
a
a fan of
miss.
her at
But
all,
I'm gonna
but
listen. Oh,
I mean, I have. I mean, she has a good voice. I'm just her music doesn't
hmm
really do too much for me.
oh,
But
really?
I am a big Chris Brown fan.
You should watch her on.
I'm a
She
big
was on Terrell's show a few months ago. You
for
should check it
real.
out.
I do
Mhm.
like his show. If I see
Mhm.
somebody I like that's gonna be on there or that has been on there, I will watch it.
I want Normani to go on his damn show. I really
I
fucking
think she'll
do.
be. I think she should.
Yeah.
I
But
think.
anywho, yeah, it was that Seven Street song that came out with Chris Brown, and I was like, I don't too much care for this.
And then I'm gonna see about Ferg too because I don't know what the fuck his little.
And his verse, I don't think Ferg verse was kind of not giving it to me either, honestly.
And you know, like I expect more from him. Like I was just listening to some trap lord shit the other day. Like, what have you done? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Where's the trap lord at?
Girl,
I don't even want to talk about that. I'm gonna
that
get mad.
shit is gone. Anywho, all
I'm gonna
right,
get
well, that's all I
mad.
got. We talked for a long ass time.
I know. I got one more.
Yeah.
Well, this is not even a song.
Ugh, girl,
Uh,
I'm ready to go to sleep.
Rick Ross was on Tiny Desk concert.
I don't give a fuck. Say no.
Baby, that
Yeah, I saw that he had some go-go shit going on too.
little bit low key. His band was like
Yeah,
killing it.
yeah.
I love Tiny Desk concert because you just get to see them kind of rock out with the band a little bit and like
Uh-huh.
it was his guitarist. Rick Ross and his guitarist was vibing like shit for a minute. I was like, they is getting it. I really enjoyed the performance though. I was singing like I was in here like I was at a real concert. So
You see, I think Two Chains has a Tiny Desk out too.
he had one that came out like the day after or day before Rick Ross's. Yeah, I didn't watch it yet
Mm-hmm.
though. I am gonna watch it.
Yeah. But anywho, yeah, that's all I got.
That was all my music.
All right, I'm about to, girl.
I'm
This
gonna go
thing
to
about to be two
bed.
hours,
I need to
child.
eat
I'm about to
dinner.
watch this G Easy video, then I'm gonna watch this Justine Sky video, then I'm gonna go to bed. I be eating all damn day, girl. Mm,
I'm
mm,
still
mm.
dieting, so
Yes. Anywho, yes, guys. So thank you guys for listening to episode 88 of Her the Podcast. I'm Danny.
and I'm Tay.
Make sure you follow us at Heard the Podcast on social media, HERD the Podcast. Make sure you guys listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms. Tell your friends. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's HER' the Podcast on YouTube. And we just took some beautiful, beautiful photographs and we just shot some new content, which is coming your way very soon.
Stay
All right,
tuned,
y'all.
motherfuckers.
Peace.